This is a quick comparison between the BGVP DMGs and the DM6s, and it's just personal opinion. Keep that in mind. I've got a graph that I'm going to show you that's going to disagree with my opinion somewhat on these, but I don't know. Just based on what my ears hear. So the DMGs, they got more bass. Lots more bass, more mid bass, more sub bass. Quite pleasant. A lot of people would dig that. Not to say the DM6s are bad in the bass category. They're quite good. Very impressive for having just a single balanced armature driving that. Mid-range, the DM6s really shine. Everything sounds natural and all those other buzzwords. Mids are hard to explain how they're better, I guess, but you know, all the instruments that fall in the mid-range and vocals and all that good stuff, it all sounds better on the DM6s to my ears. But the treble on the DM6s is kind of an issue. There's like weird peaks, and it's not super duper pleasant. Meanwhile, on the DMGs, the treble sounds nice and smooth. It is elevated. These are V-shaped. In fact, both of these are kind of V-shaped. These are more V-shaped. I probably didn't make it clear enough in my last video, but I do really like the DMGs quite a lot. Personally, I prefer the DM6s, but whatever. The DM6 has a wider soundstage and better imaging. That's one of those things that a graph isn't going to show you, but thought I'd mention it. And one thing I forgot to mention in my DM6 review, these are really sensitive. So if you have a shit quality DAP like I do, you'll hear hiss like none other. And these seem to be pretty sensitive to output impedance. So plugging these into my laptop versus plugging them into my phone versus plugging them into my DAP, which is a Benji T6, it sounds kind of different on all of those. So source dependent, you know. But anyway, get these guys out of the way. And first for this channel, we have a graph. Let's angle that a little bit better. So you can see in orange we have the DMGs with the stock filters, and in the blue, never mind the green name, we have the DM6s. So just looking at the graph, you would think that the DMGs would have really horrible piercing sibilant treble, and the DM6s would be more smooth, but it's kind of the opposite. The DMGs don't have any sibilants to my ears, and the treble sounds quite nice. So I don't know. Questionable measurements, maybe. I don't know. I'm doing the best that I can right now. I'm looking into getting a better microphone, but for now, we're just using the little Dayton Audio with a little bit of tubing on the end of it. I've got a couple different kinds of tubing. This one seems to have, or give me, results most similar to what others are getting, just in some of the measurements that I have. So more measurements coming soon, more reviews coming soon. Thanks for watching. Peace out.